welcome everybody. Just to introduce myself, if you are connecting to this webinar and it is not the first time that you see us, probably you already know me. In this case, if it is the first time, nice to meet you. I'm Mattia Francesco Rossi, as you can say by my name and my accent, my way of speaking. I'm Italian too. I'm actually the son of the founder of this whole program. And for this reason, I was lucky enough to start living with the values, with the techniques, with everything that you can find in Change Your Life leadership in this case, since I was really a little kid. And the opportunity to share this with others is what is really important for me. Today, the topic is really important. Well, nice to meet you, Lorenza, and also Jana. So in this case, now we are about to talk about a topic that is really important. And I have to highlight one thing that we will later see, that it's really fundamental, especially for the UK public, the UK market, UK people. Why? Because we will see that organization, we will see that procrastination and everything else that is connected to not having a clear objective is something that has been experienced and is continually experienced by many people there. So let's start talking about it. What we're going to cover? Well, Filippo developed a key, we can say, framework that is called the train of success. What is it? What is it for? This kind of tool, we can say framework, is something that when you apply it, you become able to plan, to strategize up to the point of having your full life really clear in your mind and reaching any kind of objective that you will ever set for yourself. So let's start talking about it a bit more in detail. You have to know that this is, as I said, a framework. It is not explainable in 10-15 minutes as my part in this webinar will be, but I can give you already a couple pieces of information that make you understand and that you can already start applying. So when you will discover in detail, when it will be, if it will be your choice to start with this kind of program, the Change Your Life Leadership, you will get to know the train of success. And in specific, there is one part of it that explains that when you get to the point of scheduling things, planning things, so first of all, you have to set the objective. And you have to set it in a really clear way. It needs to be an objective that you want to achieve, and it needs to be detailed as much as possible. So this is the really key point of everything. Of course, there are questions, there are also areas that can help you detail the objective in a more specific way that I'm not going to talk about it now, because there is one tool that you can really start applying. As soon as you have a goal, so you have a place that you want to reach, also can be like not physical place, of course. You have to plan every step starting from the end backwards. And you have to know that this is not something so like new at all. It is not something that, Filippo created by himself, but he studied a lot. And just to let you know, there is also in the US Marine Corps, there is one technique that is called in specific this way, PERT, that you can study if you like. And it's a way, a military way in this case, of planning the actions that needs to be completed one after the other in order to get to the goal, in this case a military operation. And when they get to this part of planning, they always start from the very end, getting all the step backward up to the day of the planning. Why is this so important? Well, you might say, what's the point of it? Well, there is one main reason why. And the main reason why is that when you get to the point of planning, starting from the end backward, okay, you are able to see if that goal is achievable in the time that you at the beginning specified. So I see that Yana, you said I didn't understand the word, Matteo. Yes, this is the method that is called PERT. In this case, it's not the way that Filippo developed it, but it is a military method, okay, of planning things that you can study more, that you can start applying it to. So yes, I'm saying when it gets to planning, starting from the very end is fundamental, because you can understand if you are going to be able to reach that goal in the time that you have available, or if you will need to move it down or to get it closer to you if you want to do things faster, for example. In this way of planning, you can also evaluate precisely if your resources, so for example, in this case, time, we already said it, or money, or competencies, or capabilities, if you have the time to get all the resources together and reach the goal, okay? So it's this is one of the plus of this kind of framework and of terrain of success. Then there is also one risk in planning, in scheduling things, in making strategies, and the like we can say main mistake that people sometimes do is over planning. So for example, you say, okay, I want to reach this goal. I start getting organized. I want everything to be perfect. I want to respect my plan second per second. And when you get there, maybe you see that, okay, I missed one goal, so now I can't proceed anymore. Oh, what I'm going to do? And when you overplan, so you're not anymore able to be flexible in time, be flexible also in the actions that you need to do, well, there you find yourself to be stuck in a situation that is completely unsolvable if you don't manage to change your organization, okay? So first of all, you have to not fall in this kind of mistake, we can say. And then one other really important thing to mention is that planning, organizing, in this case using the Train of Success framework, is also something that will make your life easier, but not easier in the way that everything that I will do will be easier just by out of itself, but it will be easier because you have a clear objective and a clear list of priorities. So for example, when you need to make a decision, is this more important? Is this a priority compared to the other one or not? And you can say yes or not, so most important priority and then the others, only when you have the final goal, and so the final vision, this is the term that we use, really clear in your mind. And there is also a study from Hawthorne, it is called Hawthorne effect, that studied that when you are organized, when you live an organized life, also your personal well-being is completely improved. It's something that really completely changes your life. And why? Because you can live your life without the weight of all the things that you need to do. Sometimes I hear from the people coming to our courses, I have so many things to do in my life. I need to plan my team. I need to respect the deadlines. At the same time, I am a mother. I need to follow my kids. And I need to take care of that. I need to clean my house. I need to do a lot of things. And I can't fit everything together. How can I do it? Well, if you have a precise plan, you will see that step after step, you will be able to do everything in the right order. So this is something really important. But where are you now? Well, just so that you know, there is one data, one really important information that when I read it, it was something that really said, wow. And the information is that in the UK, I'm talking about the UK, 84% of the people living in the UK usually plan for no longer than 3 weeks ahead. And this is really like a long time, like 3 weeks. You can say, well, usually I organize even less. Well, 3 weeks is not long enough to be able to reach anything. When you start with a new path, when you start acquiring a new competence, when you, for example, want to reach a big goal, 3 weeks are not enough for sure. You can do many things in 3 weeks, but you can't actually achieve a big goal for your life. So you need to make a change if you really want to live your life at the fullest potential of it. So this is something that you need to right now ask yourself: is my life organized in the way that I know what are my priorities? I know when I need to make a decision in between spending more time working or spending more time with my family. Am I able to make a decision in between the two options with not bringing with me the weight of saying no to one of the two options? So this is a question that you need to ask yourself. And now, one other really important thing to delve into is the concept of the train. Why do we describe this kind of framework planning as the train of success? Well, because you have to carry with you all the resources, so the wagons, but everything starts from the locomotive. So the locomotive, in this case, what is it? It's you. So locomotive is the part that train the train. So it's the part that have the power that can bring everything with itself. So you have to ask yourself, is my locomotive, so am I strong enough to carry with me everything that I need to reach my objective? Am I strong enough? Do I have the competencies? And this is a really fundamental part. So for example, well, I don't know, I'm just about to say a couple examples. I don't know if it is your personal situation, but maybe you want to achieve a specific goal in your job. Maybe I want to get a promotion. Maybe I want to start my own business. Maybe, I don't know, it's your maybe. So choose now your objective. First of all, is it clear? I don't know. Second, once you set the objective, and so when you will understand if it is clear or not, and then you need to detail it. Second step will be, do I have the competencies to reach it? And in this case, the locomotive, when you have a big goal, goal to reach, so your train needs to run a lot, fast, carrying a lot of things, your locomotive needs to be really big and strong. And talking about this, investing in your personal development is one of the investments that always has a return of investment that is such a big amount of possibility, because when you spend some money, also when you invest in yourself, no one will be ever able to remove that competence from you. So as soon as you learn something, that will be with you as long as you will live. So now you have to ask yourself the question, is my life enough? The life I'm living, is it enough for me? Am I okay with it? I'm feeling that I don't want to improve, I don't want to do anything more, my locomotive is fine. Well, hey, stop here with this webinar, it's not for you. We're going to talk about how you can do it, but if it is okay for you, don't waste your time. Your life is already beautiful enough. Keep living it in this way, and that's it. If you think that you can improve something, you can apply strategies, tools, and other important frameworks that Filippo developed itself in more than 25 years of experience, this is the right place for you. Just one thing that I want to share with you, Change Your Life Leadership is not just planning strategies, is not just also saying like frameworks, practical tools for managing my team better. We talked also in the last webinars, you can find also on YouTube, other videos about it, about roles, so being able to manage my people, my team in the right way, knowledge, etc. Change your life leadership is for those people that really want to make a big change in their life. So now ask yourself, what do I want for me? And then, as soon as you make a decision, if you want to improve it, if you want to change your life, I think that you are in the right place. So thank you so much for your attention. I hope that I gave you at least a tool where to start from that you can start applying right now. I'm sure that you will already see the big difference in your life. Waiting for you, looking forward to see you in the class. This is everything for tonight.